Okay, so one of the things our students hate the most is getting TSN to error. It doesn't have to be a scary thing. You just need to think through the process. So I'm here to help you out. Here we go. To start off, here's a couple of tips to help things run a little more smoothly for you. First, don't start the 45 stop set late. If you do, it gives you that much less time to get the timing and setup done. You don't want to have to rush any more than is absolutely necessary. Second, as soon as you finish the 45 stop set, start trying to figure out the timing. Time is always moving forward, and it's not going to wait on you to do the math. Now, step 1 is to time TSN. You have to figure out how many of the songs on our playlist you can play before TSN without having to cut a song off. To do this, you will have to do a little math. I know, yuck, but it's not hard. First, look at the playlist in Skyla. It will tell you what time the song that started right after TSN started. You will need to figure out exactly what time it will end. Easy math. Take the time the song started and add it to the length of the song. Don't forget you're dealing with time, so you need to add the minutes together and the seconds together. And if you come up with 60 seconds or more, you need to convert it into minutes and seconds. Or if you don't like to write it out, you can just use the time calculator that's saved in the favorites on the board operator computer. This will do the converting for you. Adding these times will tell you exactly what time the current song will end. Now, if you look at the formatted clock, it tells us that we have to play a jingle after the song. So put in a moderate jingle. Remember, the code is MJIN. We have to add the length of the jingle so we know exactly when it will be over. A good rule of thumb is to keep adding songs from our playlist until you've added up to over 50 minutes and 0 seconds. This will give you plenty of room to find a song that fits in the leftover time. So keep adding songs from the playlist until they add up to 50 minutes and 0 seconds or more. So once you've gotten over 50 minutes, you will want to find out how much longer until TSN starts. Remember, TSN starts at exactly 55 after every hour. So to figure out the difference between when the last thing you timed will end and when TSN will start, you have to subtract. If you're writing this out, it will be easiest to write down 5460 because 54 minutes and 60 seconds equals 55 minutes exactly. This way you don't have to borrow. You know, if you start out with 0 seconds, you can't subtract anything from it. There's no such thing as negative time. On the online time calculator, you can just take your answer from before and then subtract 55 minutes and 0 seconds. It will show you a negative answer, but that just indicates the difference. So ignore the negative and you have your answer.